my dear students. Today we'll study Unit 3, Lesson 1, Soil Components. What is meant by soil? Soil, it is a thin, non-compacted or loose superficial layer which covers the Earth's crust. Non-compacted mean loose. Superficial mean the upper layer which covers the Earth's crust. So soil, it is a thin, non-compacted superficial layer which covers the Earth's crust. The soils are different in color and in texture. Soil is different in color according to the type of its elements and minerals. The soil is different in texture, which is smooth or granular or rocky rough. The texture of the soil which is smooth or granular or rocky rough. To know the soil components. What are the components of the soil? Let's make this activity. Number 1. Bring a graduated cylinder with a wide mouth. Fill it up to the middle with a sample of soil. Fill the cylinder with water and cover it tightly and check it. Put it on a table and leave it to stand for 15 minutes. Examine the different parts of the soil in the cylinder. What can you observe? The soil is composed of different components. The soil is composed of different components. What are the components of the soil? Soil is made of many components such as pieces of rocks, air, water, salt, and humus. Again, the component of the soil. Pieces of rocks, air, water, salt, and humus. From the soil components, pieces of rocks and humus. The pieces of rocks. The difference between soils depend on the type of the rocks and minerals inside. The rocks are the main source of sand and clay, which are the main components of the soil. What is the meaning of humus? Humus, it is a decayed or remains of dead animals and plants mixed with the soil component. And it has dark brown or black color. The color of humus is usually dark brown or black. What's the importance of humus? Humus adds nutrients to the soil. How is humus formed? Animals and plants of the environment affect the composition of the soil. How? When animals and plants die, their bodies decompose or decay, forming humus. Humus becomes part of the soil and changes its color into dark brown or black. Again, what is humus? Humus, it is the decayed remains of animals and plants mixed with the soil components, and its color is a dark brown or black. When animals and plants die, they decayed and mixed with the soil and give the soil nutrients. What are the importance of the soil? Soil is the main component of the environment that plants, animals, man need. Number 1. Plants take minerals and nutrients from soil to live and grow. Plants absorb water and nutrients from the soil to make photosynthesis process to make its food and grow. Number 2. Animals eat plants that previously depended on soil to grow. Number 3. Some animals make their homes in soil like earthworms. Number 4. Man eats plants and animals that previously depend on soil to grow. The erosion of the soil. Soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks. There are many factors that causes the breaking down of rocks. Soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks. There are many factors that causes the breaking down of rocks. What are the factors causing the breaking down of rocks? Number 1, running water. Number 2, wind. Number 3, heat and rain. Number 1, running water. Rocks break down into very small pieces over time by the effect of water running. Number 2, wind breaks down the rocks forming soil. Number 3, heat and rain. Heat and rain breaks down rocks into small pieces. So the factors that causing the breaking down of rocks and make erosion of the soil: running water, wind, and heat and rain. What are the layers of the soil? Soil is composed of 3 layers. There are three layers of the soil. Number 1, top soil layers. Number 2, lower soil layers. Number 3, rocky layers. The layers of the soil: top soil layers, lower soil layers, and rocky layers. Number 1, top soil layers. They contain small pieces of rocks that may be found. Number 2, humus. Number 3, living organisms such as earthworms and ants. Number 4, roots of plants. Number 5, plant leaves. Topsoil layers contain small pieces of rocks, humus, living organisms like earthworms, roots of plants, and plant leaves. Number B, lower soil layers. The lower soil layers lie beneath or under the top soil layers. They don't have much humus. Lower soil layer under the top of soil layers. They don't have much humus. C, rocky layers. The upper part of the rocky contain pieces of rocks, but their lower layers contain solid rocks. The upper part contain pieces of rocks, but their lower layers contain solid rocks. The top soil layer and living organisms. The top soil layers and living organisms. The top soil layers contain roots of plants, earthworms, some spiders, leaves of plants, and ants and insects. Number 1, plant leaves. Plant leaves usually fall from their branches on the soil. After falling, the leaves decay, forming humus. Number 2, roots of plants. They get water and nutrients from the soil. They fix the plant in the soil. Roots of plants get water and nutrients from the soil to the plant to grow. They fix the plant in the soil. Their importance for the soil helps the soil to hold. After the plant dies, roots of some plant provide the soil with nutrients, such as humus, so soil erosion doesn't happen quickly. Ants and other insects. They dig tunnels in the soil to make nests and lay eggs. They dig tunnels in the soil to make homes or shelters and lay eggs. When these organisms die, their bodies decay and form humus. Number 4, earthworms and spiders. Earthworms and some spiders consider the soil their shelter because they dig tunnels in the soil to make their homes. Their importance for the soil. Earthworm and some spiders help on the growth of plants. Why? Because the tunnels that are formed by them help water, air, and nutrients to pass through soil particles to reach the plant root. Thanks for your listening and goodbye.